When the subject of children came up, of course there was a lot of fear, a lot of trepidation thinking about children. But as soon as we started to talk about that, the subject of adoption immediately followed.
Our faith plays a major role in why we chose to foster, to adopt. We believe that every child is precious, every life is precious. And so we chose to go the route of adoption.
The whole process initially started from a simple conversation with a friend who said, you can foster, you can adopt at no cost.
We knew we didn't have $20,000 or $30,000 saved up. We hadn't been married that long. And so we thought, okay, well, let's look into it. So we looked online, and we didn't know at the time, but there are thousands of kids across the United States and lots in West Virginia and Kentucky who need homes and who are legally available for adoption. Right now, you could go to that website, make an inquiry, and maybe be matched with a child that you can take home. When we finally get this boy, they say he can't walk, he can't talk, and he can't eat. And so I thought, oh my gosh, what do we do? And we called a friend of ours.
And I said, can you believe that they had called us and this child is beyond our ability to handle, and expecting a sympathetic voice on the other end of the phone, he said, Matt, here's what you're going to do. You're going to hang up the phone. You're going to go and you're going to pick up this little guy and you're going to love him, and you're going to see God do amazing things.
He learned how to talk, how to speak words, how to communicate with people. He learned how to eat. He learned how to walk. He was riding a tricycle. He was doing all the things that a normal little 3-year-old boy would do.
And we wanted to love every child that came into our home as if they were going to be there forever, because children deserve that. They didn't ask to be put in that situation.
When he left, it was really hard, and I didn't think we could go on. But we knew that there were more kids just like him.
There was a heartache and there was a brokenness that at times felt like we couldn't take the next step.
We went into it 100%. We went into it again with everything that we had, with the next little child who came through our door, and we loved that child, and we focused all of our energy and all of our attention on that child and helping that child heal. And in the process, our hearts were healed.
We got to meet our girls for the first time in a restaurant, and it was just a short meeting. It was a meeting that was kind of chaotic because they were both very, very small, and it was a meeting that I'll never forget. I can still remember the very place and the time that it was.
And so we had to take them back and drop them back off with their foster parents, and I remember that whole week that we had to wait until they came back and would move in forever. It was the scariest, saddest time of my life because I just could not wait to get those kids back in with me. And so moving day came, and they brought a few bags full of things, and they came in and saw their rooms, and my mom and Matt's mom had brought baby dolls and different toys to set out for them from their grandparents, so they would know that they had more family than just the two of us, that they had a whole support system out there. And so when adoption day finally came and we went before a judge, and the judge ordered what God had put before the beginning of time, that these girls were our girls forever. It's the most amazing feeling that I've ever experienced.
I am forever changed because of my daughters.
I tell my kids about their biological parents that their biological parents loved them so much, but they fought an illness and they could not overcome it because theirs was a story of drugs and addiction, and they could not overcome it.
We live in a community where the opioid crisis has decimated lives.
No reservations, no hesitations, just jump right in and do it. There are so many kids who need good homes. They need a safe place to stay the night, stay the week, stay the year. Absolutely jump right in and do it. It's worth it. It's not impossible. It's really difficult, but it's not impossible. And it's so worth it. I would do it all again, and knowing that all the heartache, all the different things that we've been through, I would do it all over again in a heartbeat.